Hello
prepare.
everyone, you are watching the success story of Indian achievers, and now we have Reena Gupta, founder and CEO, Mom Relaunch.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi,
Hi.
Alka. How are you?
So, tell us something about yourself first.
Well, I call myself a social technopreneur, a small
Mm-hmm.
town girl. I am from Patna, Bihar, and I was in Bihar till I completed my master's and got married, came to US and got a job and started to see my career spike very quickly and then got into entrepreneurship,
Mm-hmm.
started my companies as a independent consultant, which I turned into a staffing company and then started developing software systems and then sold one of them and I started Mom Relaunch. So that's kind of
That's
my
really
journey.
great.
I have two kids and a little fur baby. His name is Rocky and two
Mm-hmm.
teenagers now.
Wow, that's great. And small town girl rocks. So, so how this idea came in your mind of starting this?
Mom
Because
Relaunch?
it's because it's
Yeah.
really interesting.
So when I tell people that I started Mom Relaunch in 2018,
Mm-hmm.
just want to let you know that it's not a new idea. When I
Mm-hmm.
started my own company, which I mentioned that I have converted that from an independent consultant to IT staffing, the
Mm-hmm.
first person that I hired was a really good friend of mine. And she was a stay-at-home mom. I trained her and I got her back into the my company through and started working for a client, and that was in
Okay.
2003. So I saw firsthand how it works. I saw what it means to nurture the talent that has stepped back from the workforce, and I saw how easy and how productive they are, easy to train and how productive they are when they're given
Mm-hmm.
the opportunity. So I started doing that more and more in my companies. As I was running, I gave a lot of flexibility to people to. One of the things that I always used to follow in my company is family first. So, which means if you want to take break for some time, take care of the
Mm-hmm.
family and come back. That has been my philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
So making that available to every company as a program is what caused me to start this as a company itself, but this idea was not new. I have been doing that in my company for a long time.
Cool. So, what are the challenges you faced?
Well, challenges are multifaceted. If you ask my challenges when I started my own company versus specifically for Mom Relaunch, there are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
The challenge that I faced for Mom Relaunch is specifically, I feel like, I don't know if it's right to use the term, but it is still a lot of lip service. People say that it is going to be good to have diversity, they want to have, but when it comes to actually doing it, it
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't happen very easily. So
Right.
that's why I call it a lip service. But overall, the awareness has increased a lot, and it is going to get better. Let's put it like that. But current challenge is it is not what people really do what they say. It's not what
Right.
companies do what they say, is what I'm trying to say. So that's why I call it as a lip service. Regarding
Okay.
challenges with my other companies, that is like anything from coming from a no business background to not, I am a, I've always bootstrapped my companies. So it was a single person with absolutely no background, absolutely no experience or community to grow. So it was a struggle all along, but not giving up and continue to proceed forward was one of the main thing. That's the
Okay.
reason I'm here.
Great, ma'am. So, what are your future plans now?
Well, my future plan is to continue to work towards the workforce development. And currently, we are operating mostly in the Bay Area and some other cities in the US, but we have plans to expand in other countries like India and other places. But another thing that I'm doing is I'm writing a book,
Oh,
and that book I'm going to plan to start doing more workshops on it, and oops, more workshops. Sorry, my bad,
that's
my
okay.
bad. Rocky. So that's the plan so far in terms of the future is to continue to help the talent. uh, we have also opened up, currently it's Mom Relaunch, but we have also opened it up for other talent who is got laid off or they are not finding the satisfaction in their career, to take them on
Mm-hmm.
as well, so that we can take them to the next level.
Cool. So, role of Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign in your organization business path.
So, Atmanirbhar, I would say specifically, we have not reached out to the campaign part or
Mm-hmm.
anything, but we have people that we hired in India. We are giving business from here so that people can get employed there as
Right,
well.
right.
So
That's true.
it all actually, if I think one of the things about Atmanirbhar is about the labor force and
Mm-hmm.
what we are trying to nurture the talent
Mm-hmm.
pool that we are creating is a big part of being Atmanirbhar.
Mm-hmm.
And specifically the cultural side of different countries, especially in India, it becomes very difficult to balance and juggle everything. So what we are training is going to make, because Atmanirbharta happens only when you have the right talent pool. And
Exactly.
our job is to nurture that talent pool. So we are working towards that to for India to get that goal.
Great. So, what do you have to say on winning Indian Achievers Award?
Well, winning Indian, first of all, I did not even knew there's something like this until I got a invite from LinkedIn. But when I looked at it and I read more and more about it, I felt a very different level of satisfaction, because being
Great.
able to recognized for something that you're contributing back to your motherland, and being recognized for it's like it's I think it's an honor to, just in a simple word, but it feels definitely good. Definitely feels good.
Cool.
Hmm.
So, tell us about your social contribution, ma'am.
Well, my whole company is social contribution. even even before starting Mom Relaunch, I have been contributing towards a lot of nonprofits. One of the things that I contribute towards is art of living, some of the education for girls in my own hometown. It's called
Mm-hmm.
School for Dalits, my own home school.
Wow.
There is a, so I support a lot from the education perspective. Here
Okay.
also, I run a program called Youth Entrepreneurship through another organization here called TIE, and I'm leading the Silicon Valley chapter. I'm the co-chair for that. So
Wow.
it all comes back to my contribution. I feel is like I give money, time, and my skills to nurture the talent pool, whether it is the underprivileged talent or moms or youth. So my social contribution is to bring a better talent pool, and that changes
Wonderful.
everything. Hmm.
Wonderful. So, message to the new generation who wish to be an entrepreneur.
Very interesting. I teach. everyone that no matter what you do, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're working, you should also always think of having an harmonious work life. Don't do something that is like I have a visual that we say it's you have a three-legged stool. One leg is your professional success, one is your health and wellness, the other is your friends and family. The moment you don't have the legs balanced, you will not be happy.
Right.
So that's my message to the next generation and more to the next generation because the the society that we grew up in, there was a lot of support system. There was something that has changed in last few years, and there's so much about the professional success. People forget about the family and friends. People forget about their own health and wellness. So whether it is youth, whether it is anyone, that is my message to everyone. Be happy, feel successful, and take care of your health.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Nice talking to you.
Sure,
Thank
sure.
you so much.